Is Okayama Prefecture worth visiting? Today, we will be talking about that and more on the Japan live stream show. Hopefully, we're going live right now. Let me just check the stream health. Gotta make sure everything is good. Started a little bit early. We got me Dibble in the house. Thank you so much for coming. So, this is the Japan live stream show where we talk about less talked about aspects of Japan and answer questions that you didn't even know you had. You can catch us live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. usually 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are in America, and there's a bunch of other time zones that I can't say. I am your host, one more Guyjin, but just Daniel is fine, and I love sharing and uncovering Japan together with you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're watching on the replay, glad to have you as well. Skip ahead to maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes ahead to get to the meat of the content, or you can just join us right now. We're gonna start chewing the mochi. Let's look at the chat, see who's in the house. We got Kitsune Ken. I think I saw you on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining. Me Dibble is in here as well. And I can't really see who else we got, how many people we got watching here. We got a couple here. That's good. Let me know if the audio and things are all okay. I got my mood lighting going on. I got some blue and some other lights on the back. I got one of those fancy, what are they? LifeX smart bulbs. They're pretty sweet. If you have been thinking about getting something like that, I do recommend them. They're pretty cool. So we're just chewing the mochi. Just let people come in and trickle in little by little. If you guys haven't already, just give the stream a like and a share if you don't mind. So let's see. For the guys here right now, if you guys could just answer some questions in the beginning, just so you know, we're just shooting the poo. So if I could if you guys type number 1, if you are living in Japan right now, just type the number 1 and send it. Hey, there she has a story. Thank you so much for stopping by right on time. I started a little bit early because the sound and video is okay. Thank you so much. That helps me a lot, me Dibble. People, if you're living in Japan, just type 1 like she has a story. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get a feel for if you guys, where everyone is. And if you could type 2 if you have visited Japan or you've lived before. And 3 if you have visited Okayama or currently are in Okayama right now. Kitsune Ken, you said, I'm just here to listen. I used to make YouTube videos about Japan, but ran out of ideas. Maybe we can join forces sometimes. I'm always up for collaborations. I do understand about running out of ideas. It's really difficult sometimes. Everything's been done almost, it feels like. But you try to come up with a different spin and also your own opinion and view on things, I think, can definitely help it out. But yeah, I'm up for any ideas. I don't know your channel. I don't think I've seen your channel, but just drop that down in Facebook or something. Looks like we will have some people who living in Japan, visited, wish they lived in Japan. She has a story. Yeah, she's living in Okayama. Yep. Just glad to see you guys here. So I just want to know who all. So looks like me Dibble. Did you ever get a chance to visit Okayama? And Kitsune, I think you live in Okayama, but please correct me. That's how we met on the Facebook Okayama group. But yeah, and like I said, please do share out the stream. It does help a lot, retweeting my tweets or anything like that. Yep. All right. Yep. That's why I thought Kitsune. Thank you. Saying he lives in Okayama, Kitaku. Yeah. It was pretty hot today. I wish this fall weather would decide what it's gonna do here. It was cool one day and then it was hot the next. It's just not fun. Never visited Okayama. All right. Well, you're in for some stuff. learn about. Hopefully, I got like slideshows. I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna be doing what am I gonna be doing? I'm gonna be doing more Okayama videos coming up here soon. If you guys do click on the eye that way, there's an eye. I'm really like direct that way. There's an eye over there. I think I should have the my Okayama playlist linked in that. There's a bunch of stuff that you guys can watch if you're watching on the replay as well. But we're going to be doing some more focused content on Okayama that I'm really excited for. Hopefully you're going to be starting this Thursday. I do have a day off this Thursday. But let's go ahead and get started. We're about 5 minutes into the stream. Yeah, I won't keep you guys waiting. So, we're going to be talking about 3 things. We're going to be talking about the good about Okayama. The second one, we're going to be talking about the bad about Okayama. And then the third one, we're going to be talking about, is it worth your time? And obviously, I think it is. I'm going to say yes. But I want you guys watching right now, listening right now, and if you have never been to Okayama, and if you're watching on the replay as well, I want you to listen and determine for yourself. Okay, I'm obviously going to say yes. You know, like you come to Okayama, but you guys are smart. And you can make your own decisions. And I think once I'm done here, hopefully, if I've done my job well, you're going to agree with me. But if you don't, let me know how you feel in the comments down below or in the chat live. So let's go ahead and get started. Mitable says, I've been to Chugoku region. I stayed in Hagi. I don't know where Hagi is. My Chugoku geography is failing me. Where is Hagi? It sounds slightly familiar. But let's first talk about, we got Fedi Nurseta. I live in Kitaku, Okayama. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think you said you were going to try to make the stream on the Okayama Facebook group. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad to see you. Always love to have new viewers and stuff. So you just joined at the perfect time talking about the good. Now, this is what I'm going to say. So Okayama Prefecture is the perfect place for a day trip. Now hear me out. This is a perfect place for a day trip. If you are visiting Japan, I think a lot of people, they're going to be flying into Tokyo. Usually, not everyone. But the number one place you need to visit is not Tokyo, and it's not Osaka, it's not Kyoto, and it's not Okayama. The number one place you need to visit, and I will say this every time, is Hiroshima. Hiroshima Peace Park. If you've never been there, you have to go. That's it. That is it. That's my opinion on the number one place you need to go. It is not Okayama. But the reason you want to go to Hiroshima first is because the Peace Park. Just going there, experiencing, all of those emotions, all of those. It's so hard to put into words, but it will change you. I know it, and I know it changed me, and I know it's changed many people before me, and it will change many people after me. But the number one place you should go to is Hiroshima Peace Park, and the museums, and see all of that stuff. But if you're coming from Tokyo and you're going to Hiroshima, on your way there or on your way back, maybe to Kyoto or to Osaka or even back to Tokyo, you can stop in Okayama for one day and have a blast. Like, you can see so much and do so many of the big things all in one day. Now, that's not everything you can do in Okayama, of course. I mean, if you could only do it in one day, it wouldn't be that great. But the reason you can do all the big things in one day is it's easy to travel to all these things from Okayama Station, which the Shinkansen, the bullet train, stops in. And it makes also Okayama, if you really want to visit like the west area of Japan, like Hyogo, Shikoku, down south, Hiroshima, and even Totoro and Totoro. You can visit Totoro if you want, but also visiting Tottori and Shimane and those places. Okayama makes a great home base. If you have a hotel in Okayama, and then you have a JR pass, rail pass, you can go all over the west side of Japan. It makes a great home base, I think, because you can go to Osaka, you can go to Shikoku, you can go to Hiroshima. Great place. But so the big things that you can do in Okayama in one day are the Okayama Castle, the Kourakuen Imperial Garden, or just Kourakuen in Japanese, and the Bikan Chiku, or I think it's the Bikan Historical Quarters is how it's translated. So those are the top 3 places. I'm going to tell you more about them. Just let me check the chat here. Fetty says, my family and friend fall in love with Okayama after they visit to Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. Yeah, exactly. Like those places are great. I'm not trying to bash, all of those places. They have really amazing sites, really great places to go to, and you can see and do so much. But I genuinely believe that Okayama is so much better. That's how I feel, and we'll get more to it why. Kitsune says, Midevil says, been to Nagasaki. I'm assuming I could not go back. It's haunted. Yeah, I mean it's haunted. Yeah, it's a changing experience. There's a definite. I've never been to Nagasaki, but I think Hiroshima are pretty similar. It's not a great feeling. You kind of feel down, but I don't know. You just have to visit it. Kitsune says Peace Park was renovated. I think it was just renovated this year. It was free entrance 5 years ago, but last year, they do. It is, you do have to pay a little bit of money, but I think it is 800 yen if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's worth 3-4 times that, I think. But like you said, you felt what the victims felt after the bomb. Yeah, I mean, that's why I say it's the number 1 place to go to. If you visited to Japan, you have to go there. But let's talk about Okayama. So the 3 big things. Number 1 is Okayama Castle. Let me see if I can get some pictures coming up. Let me just get in my studio mode here, and I'm gonna try to not destroy everything. Okay. John de Venezuela, I'm gonna butcher your name. Joanne Debbie Fornelosa. There are lots of places in each season. Here it is in the north is winter. Yes, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna try to switch this over. We'll see how it goes. All right, I think we're gonna get it. Hold on, just give me a minute here, and boom. Nope. That's, you guys are seeing a white screen. We don't want that. There we go. Sorry. We did it. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So let me get my notes up here. So this is Okayama Castle, and this is my beautiful and lovely and the most amazing wife ever. This is Arisa in here, and this is Okayama Castle. So Okayama Castle is one of the coolest castles in Japan, I think. You're gonna hear, it's one of my favorite castles in Japan. You're gonna hear me say that about a lot of things in Okayama, for good reason. So Joanne says, been living in Okayama for 3 years, and I love this place so much. That's great to hear. I mean, yeah. 3 years, and you still have so much to see. I'm pretty sure. I've been living here about 9 years, and yeah, never a dull moment. So Okayama Castle, you can see, is black, and it's nicknamed Ujo, which is typically it's translated to Crow Castle. It should be better translated to Blackbird Castle or Cormorant Castle, and that's a type of a blackbird. It's not technically, the kanji for U isn't actually crow, but whatever. That's just talking about semantics. So Okayama Castle, it is not original. It was rebuilt, obviously. It looks very new. And it was a key position in the Sengoku Jidai. So Bizen and Okayama was a very strong position, just basically for the reasons that I said, that it makes a great home base. It has so many routes to different parts of Japan, and it has amazing clay for making nihonto, or the Japanese katana, I guess is what you would say. And it was in just a perfect position. One of the generals for Toyotomi was actually stationed in Okayama Castle in Okayama. So it was a key position in the Sengoku Jidai, the warring states era. And in Okayama Castle, you can actually make Bizen pottery. And that's, you guys, if you guys remember my Wabi Sabi episode, I showed, oh wow, thank you guys so much for subscribing, Daniel Drawer and Josh S. Thank you guys, welcome. I couldn't hear those subs, so thank you guys so much. Welcome to the family, guys. Welcome to here. Hopefully you guys enjoy what we talk about, and yeah, I'm speechless. I was so surprised. But so you can make bizen pottery in Okayama Castle, but you do need to make a reservation before. Let me drink some water. I'm getting dry. That's my problem. And yeah, thank you so much for subbing, Daniel. It's my name is Daniel as well, so great names think alike, I guess. So yeah, so you can make Okayama bizen, which is, if you saw in my Wabi Sabi live that we talked about, that was the cup that I showed. That's bizen. Really rustic, very strong, and just a really amazing type of pottery in Japan. So that is Okayama Castle. Let me just look at the comments here. John, Okayama Castle definitely must see. For me, it's such a wonderful sight to see at night with effects of full moon reflecting the light on the lake, which stands by this beautiful castle. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it really is amazing at night, and especially my favorite place is seeing it from Kourakuen, which is our second place. And let me just click here. So this is the view from Kourakuen, which is another place that you can get to super easy from Okayama Castle, and you can get to Okayama Castle super easy from the Okayama Station. You just get on the tram, and then you are right on. You can just go to Shiroshita, and you have a little bit of a walk, and it's super easy. But I will be putting some videos up more on Okayama Castle and Kourakuen. A little bit more. Let me just say, yeah, Josh, yeah, Twitter mode. I never knew you had a YouTube. Yeah, that's me. I'm just, just some guy just randomly, does YouTube videos about Okayama and the stuff that I think would help people in or trying to come to Japan, and just trying to, uncover Japan with everyone together, I guess. Daniel says the inside of the castle is a bummer, though. I disagree. Aha. I can see where you're coming from. The first time I went, it was kind of like, but the inside, if you know about the Sengoku Jirai, and I'm not saying you don't, by the way. I'm not saying maybe you do and you still thought it was a bummer. That's completely fine. But I think you do need to know a little bit of history because of the Ikeda family and how they were kind of forced to turn. I forget. Oh man, I don't know my history either. But I thought it was interesting when I was studying a little bit about the history of Sengoku Jirai. Kitsune says, I have a confession. I've been in Okayama 6 years, but never been near Okayama Castle. Disappointed. I'll be there soon after my son's 18. Long story. Yep. I remember it, yes. Hopefully, yeah, you can get everything sorted and get over here. But I'm trying not to dry out. I always dry out. I need to slow down my pace and not talk too much. Tokyo, yep. If you didn't catch the beginning of the live, Tokyo, yeah, I mean, once you fly in there, it's great to see. But I recommend going to Hiroshima and seeing all of that, the Hiroshima Peace Park. I'm gonna have to cough a couple of times. Sorry, guys. What did I miss? Didn't miss too much, just me coughing all the time. I don't know. I think it's maybe because it's so dry. The air conditioner is like right on me. I don't know. Maybe I like need a humidifier. It happens every live. Sorry, guys. But anyway, so we're looking at this amazing picture of Kourakuen and the view. This is kind of my favorite view of Okayama Castle. And there's a secret little spot that you can see this. It's basically once you go to in the Kourakuen, you go around it, and you'll see it. It's really hard to miss. But there will be tons of people taking pictures and things. So Kourakuen, talking about Kourakuen. So it is one of the top 3 imperial gardens in Japan, and it's absolutely gorgeous all year round. You can see now that I think this was in, when was this? Maybe the late spring, early spring. It was just after winter, I think. So it's a little bit brown and stuff, but it has all kinds of events during each season. You know, there are the plum blossoms, which I particularly like. The sakura blossoms, which are really nice. And then they have the momiji, which are the fall colors. They have those and lit up all around the park. It's really nice. It's just a great place. It's a Japanese style garden, so it has lakes and koi all in them. It's really nice place. And it is right next to the castle, as you can see. So it's just a short walk, and you can get there really easily. And then next is one of my favorite places in Japan. Is this was in the so those first 2 pictures, sorry, are pictures that I took, obviously. And this one is not a picture I took. This is a picture from a stock photo place of Kurashiki. I didn't have any great pictures. I had a couple pictures at night. But yeah, so this is a picture of Bikan or the Bikan Historical Quarters. One of my absolute favorite places in Japan. And you hear me saying, like, my favorite garden in Japan, my favorite castle in Japan, and my favorite like place in Japan is all in Okayama. And the reason for that is because like you can see all of these amazing places, but there's hardly any tourists. Like, there are so few tourists. It's amazing. Like, if you go on like the really crowded days, like Saturdays and Sundays, there are gonna be some people, but not nearly as much as you could like in Tokyo or in Kyoto or in Osaka. Like, you go to places in Kyoto, have beautiful places, but they're packed full of tourists. And Okayama just doesn't have that problem. It's really great. Like, you can see these places, you can experience, like, for example, this place. It's like the traditional Japan that I think a lot of tourists, a lot of people, probably including you guys, want to see. Like, yeah, you want to go to see these traditional places in Kyoto, but when you have hundreds of people taking photos and being super loud and throwing trash all over the place, it kind of breaks the immersion, I guess, and you don't have that in Okayama. That's one of the best aspects of Okayama. So, yeah. So Daniel is talking about the recent art events in and around Okayama, world class. Yeah, I mean the Seto Uchi has dozens of museums. In here, there's in Bikan there is the modern art, I think. No, Western art. There's a museum of Western art, and yeah, there's so many places that you can go to and see world class art, like you said. Josh says, absolutely, yes sir, I definitely want to see that. My grandfather influenced me about Japan after he served 2-3 tours before I was ever born. Yeah, I'm glad he enjoyed it and kind of passed that love on to you. Are there any plants from Japan that you would recommend that we can plant stateside other than the obvious bonsai? Well, bonsai are different types of trees. That's just a style of keeping the trees. Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy. I don't know too many plants. that you could keep? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I really don't have any idea. I'll try to get back to you on that. Midipple says, I don't want loads of tourists and all the problems that come with them. Yeah, and Okayama doesn't have that. So if hopefully Okayama doesn't come too big from this amazing live stream that you guys are all watching, give that like and subscribe. I don't think it will ever become that, but I would like to see some of the love for that I share, and a lot of people that live in Okayama who have visited Okayama. I would like to share that with some people, other people. I want people to know how amazing this place is. Fetty, a few months ago, one of the famous celebs from Indonesia and Singapore visited Bikan Chiku. Yeah, I mean it's that's good. Now that gives Okayama so much more exposure. And actually, Keanu Reeves just visited, I believe it was Naoshima, and also Kojima. And Kojima is a place in Okayama very well known for denim. Okayama is the birthplace of Japanese denim, by the way, which we're going to talk about later. Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Freaking amazing. You could plant the Japanese maple. Yeah, like that's kind of, you can do that in a bonsai style as well. But yeah, one more Guyjin's gardening show. Come on, man. I don't know. You could ask Arisa. Arisa has, she's really good with plants and stuff. She has a story. Do you give Okayama tours? Curious. I've always kind of wanted to. I've never really known how to go about it. If you guys are watching and you want to like a tour of Okayama, just like hit me up. And if you're coming to Japan or if you already live here and want to visit, just hit me up. Let me know, and I'll try to give you a quick tour of these 3 big places. We can definitely do that. By the way, don't forget about G20 this month, Okayama. I didn't really know that too much. That's gonna be kind of crazy. But so let me just talk about. I didn't even really talk about Bikan Chiku, guys. You guys are too talkative and too engaged. So Bikan Chiku is an old town built along a bunch of canals. As you see right here, the canal runs right through this, and it's in Kurashiki, by the way. There are 3 big cities in Okayama. There's Okayama City, there is Kurashiki City, which is where Bikan Chiku is, and then there is also Tsuyama City, which is up north, and which is where I lived for about 5 years. And that's kind of how I started falling in love with Okayama. So it's built along this canal, and there are a couple of side canals, and it used to be a really happening market and like trades place. Like goods were being transported along the canals all the time, and you had, I think, the Dutch come in, and so it has a bit of a Western touch to it, but a very very slight to it, and you can really get the traditional vibe of these. See, I'm pointing to my screen, which you guys can't see, but there's these white buildings on the sides, and those are all like warehouses and galleries and shops and restaurants and cafes. It's just an amazing place. It has such a great atmosphere. You can take a boat ride on the canal. You can take a rickshaw through the streets, and you can do kimono rentals and yukata rentals and walk and really get that traditional Japanese experience that so many people want, and without the tourists. It's amazing. I don't know. I'm like getting super excited about it. Charity Genovia, thank you so much for coming. Washuzan Hill in Kojima is an awesome place to refresh. I don't know if I've ever been to Washuzan Hill. I've been to Washuzan. So Arisa's saying we have been, and that we took pictures. So apparently, where was it? Where is it? What pictures did we take? Was it? Oh, that place. I've been there. I remember. That was when we were first dating, like first or second year. Yeah, Arisa and I, when we were first dating, we went there. Yeah, you could see the Seto Ohashi, I think. Yeah, definitely been there. Yeah. She has a story. Thank you so much. She said that I totally should be a tour guide. You are qualified. I've thought about it, but you know, teaching English right now and doing the YouTube thing, there's too many things going on. Ohara Museum of Art is the oldest, or one of that's the museum that's in Kurashiki. Yes, thank you, Daniel. And she has a story. Yes, this is in Kurashiki. It's just a super quick walk from Kurashiki Station. Charity says, yeah, you will see the beauty of the Seto Bridge. Yes, it is a great place to take a date. Really, really nice place. Yeah, and the Seto Ohashi, like, I've never been really interested in bridges, but Seto Ohashi is a really cool bridge to see. Going over, that really nice blue water in the Seto Naikai, the Seto Inland Sea. Really nice place. And I think we figured out why I cough all the time. It's definitely the air conditioner. I don't feel dry anymore at all. Yeah, Arisa turned it off for me, and now I'm just really hot, but I can actually speak, so. It's Bikan Chiku is just an amazing place. So those were the top 3 places that you can do in a day, the day trip. You can go to Okayama Castle or Kourakuen. That's just a really quick tram ride or trolley ride from Okayama Station to Shirosta Station. It's super easy, and it's like 100 yen. Daniel, I got you. Don't worry. I got the Kojima and denim history. Thank you for keeping on top of me. And then so you can get to Okayama Castle and the Kourakuen very easily from Shirosta. Just a quick walk. And then you can go to Bikan Chiku to Kurashiki just from Okayama Station. You ride the train from Okayama Station to Kurashiki Station, and then you take another quick walk to Bikan Chiku. Google it. It's super easy. Super easy. Really easy walk for both of them. Yeah, so that's kind of the day trip that we're talking about. Those are the 3 big things that you can do. Next, let me just look my notes here. Yeah. So this, like I said, it can be seen in the day. I do believe that Bikan Chiku needs maybe 2 days to 3 days, like to really do it all. There's so many like little nooks and crannies and nice galleries and really good places to eat. Like every time I go there, I see something new. So it's a really nice place to go. And like I said, there's hardly any tourists. Like that's the best place. That's the best thing about Okayama. Like you can do all this stuff with hardly any tourists. So next, I'm gonna talk about other places that maybe if you were gonna stay a little bit longer, or this is your 2nd or 3rd trip to Okayama, you can see these places. For the next one I'm gonna talk about is Saijo Inari. Saijo Inari Shrine. This is another picture that I took. You can see this thing is absolutely gigantic. It is one of the top 3 it is one of the top 3 Inari shrines in Japan. And if you don't know what an Inari shrine is, they can be Shinto or Buddhism. This one is actually Buddhist, technically, but you see the Shinto, like the fude, those white like zigzag pieces, that's actually a Shinto thing. But in Japan, Shinto and Buddhism really they mix all the time. It's just not even, most of the time it's not even worth determining if this is Shinto or Buddhism. But so in Inari Shrine, a lot of the times you see the red torii gates. The really famous one in Kyoto, the one with a bunch of them. You see Memoirs and a Geisha. Someone help me out. I'm drawing Fuji. I don't know. Someone help me out, guys. Help me. But that's what an Inari Shrine is. If you guys do want to check out, I do have a video on this. If you guys check the eye that way, somewhere up there, Arisa and I do a shoe. I don't think it's on that playlist actually, but if you check one of our playlists for the Goshuin, you'll see that we do a vlog looking at Saijo Inari. It's freaking huge. It's amazing. They're like big stone. Fushimi Inari, thank you. Thank you. She has a story. That was it. And there are these huge, what are they called? The Inari statues right in front of it. You go up these stairs and you just see this amazing Inari shrine. And if you go up to the right over there, you guys can't really see, but there's a bunch of like all the gods of Japan are kind of all encircled in there. Daniel-san, I gotta run. I have some important things going on today. Thanks for everything. Talk soon and have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for subscribing. That really does help me a lot. Hopefully your important things go well. So, yeah, so Arisa and I go here for every year for a Hatsumode, the first shrine visit of the year. And that, I will say, there are a lot of people for the Hatsumode at this shrine. There's so many people here. It's really difficult to move, but really great place. They also have a little bit of English. The Kuji jane, nani? My Japanese is blanking. I'm in English mode and I can't think of Japanese anymore. What Arisa? 初詣の時あれ引くじゃん何? Omikuji. There we go. So they do have English omikuji as well. So it's really cool. I do recommend that. It's kind of difficult to get to. It's a little bit of a train ride, and then you have to either walk or take a taxi. It's kind of far away, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you're going during the new year. Next, we're going to talk about one of my favorite shrines in Japan. There's another one, my favorite places in Japan. This is called, boom, Kibitsu Shrine, Kibitsu Jinja. Let me just look at this. I'm just going to let you guys look at that. Like, it's, I don't want to say the F word, because then YouTube will get angry at me. It's fucking amazing. I'm gonna whisper. It's fucking amazing. All right, it's awesome. I love this. It's such a great place. Like, and no one is here. No one goes here, and it's so great. So Kibitsu Shrine, there is enshrined a legendary hero. Kibitsu Hiko no Mikoto. If you guys know who that is, please don't say who it is yet. It's part of my quiz that I'm going to be asking. So he is a legendary hero who defeated an evil ogre called the Ura, which many scholars basically believe is the demonization of the kingdom of Kibi, which we'll be talking about more in our quiz time. So the actual shrine, this is not the shrine itself. This is the long court. It's about like 300 meters, I guess. It's of this long corridor. It's kind of like steep, like sloped down. And it's really famous for that. And if you go inside, you can see there's really amazing lines during the afternoon from the sun shining in and hitting these pillars. It's just an absolutely amazing place to do hanami. They got ajisai, which are hydrangeas during that season. All the seasons are really nice during this place. But the architecture for the main shrine, which I don't have a picture of, unfortunately, is one of a kind. It's the I forget the Kibizukuri style of shrines. It's the only shrine that does this style of architecture. It's really awesome. Whoa, that is not what I wanted to do. So you can see this is the outside of those quarters. You can see Arisa in there being a beautiful, hot, amazing wife that she is. Just posing greatly, just a great pose, and just a great time, great time. Let me look at the chat. Charity Denim fans from all over Japan come to visit Kojima. Yeah, that will be on my what I'm going to be talking about a little bit. Yeah, it has over 20 denim shops. You can see mini jeans hanging on the street. It's really an amazing place if you are into denim. And actually, Daniel says, I've never been there. I need a nice pair of jeans. Be prepared to spend about, like at the low amount, about 1,000,000 yen or 10,000 yen for a pair of jeans. But they are, high quality pair of jeans. I think Okayama is famous for industrial fabrics and uniforms too. Meetable says, was Pikachu enshrined there? Close. But no. Daniel, yes, I recommend Big John brand. Nah, no, you don't want to recommend Big John. I'm just kidding. Big John is a great one of the first big Japanese denim brands in Japan. But if you're living in Okayama, you gotta go with the Momotaros. Momotaro jeans. Those are the way. That's the way to go. I don't know. So Daniel says Kibitsu is cool. The walkway is stunning. It really is. It's really difficult to even to describe to show in these photos, and there's hardly anyone there. Once again, but I got some cool stuff to share about this shrine during our quiz time. And then I think that is it for my photos, because I didn't have too many photos. Let me exit out of here. We're gonna transfer over to me. Yeah, maybe no. Washa. All right, here we go. Hey, there I am. Let me get this off the screen. All right. Don't worry, we still got plenty of stuff to talk about, not talk to. I'm talking to you guys. Let's see. Yeah, Charity says, Daniel, there is festival in Kojima once a year that people are selling cheap uniforms and other fabrics. Yep, there's a bunch of places like that there. Got to save it for jeans. It's expensive though. Yeah, you can find some pretty cheap stuff during the festivals and some of the sales that are going on. But yeah. So next place that we're gonna talk about. Let me get my guy up here again. Whoop. Oh yep. All right. I'm glad you guys are having such a good time. If you guys haven't already, please do give the stream a like and share it out with your friends if you guys are having a good time, enjoying everyone's company. Hopefully we can get the word out about Okayama, and that all starts with a share. Shares help so much. Seriously, it just gets eyes, that I would never be able to reach onto my channel and onto the stream. So let's go into the chat here again. Jean's ice cream is yummy and must try. Yes, I do have a video on that. That way on that eye. Arisa is trying a bunch of the Jean Indigo ice cream there, and then in Bikan Chiku there's a denim nikuman, and there's a denim soda drink, and there's a denim hamburger. Denim. Yes, so next we're going to talk about Setouchi. Now, I don't have any pictures of Setouchi, but if you guys just do a quick Google search about Setouchi, and you'll see many amazing pictures. It's considered Japan's Mediterranean Sea. And if you guys can spell Mediterranean on one try, I will clap for you. No, like spell check or anything. I could not for the life of me spell Mediterranean on my notes. It took me like 3 tries, and even now I'm not sure it's correct. So there, yeah, in Setouchi, there is so many places that I can't name them all. But you have, first of all, you have one of my favorite islands to go to and just really chill and relax is Shiraishi Island. There is just a really nice place to go and just kind of experience the island's lifestyle, but in Okayama. And there during summer, there's a woman who's actually from Ohio as well. I'm from Ohio, if you guys didn't know, Cincinnati. Representing the Bengals. They are doing a great job in the American football right now. Anyways, they're not. She's from Ohio, and she runs the Moo Bar, which is like on this shack. It used to be kind of on the beach. Now it's kind of away from the beach, but you can just walk across the street. She's really nice. She used to be an editor for Japan Times. She's written many books on the Shikoku 88 Shrine Pilgrimage. I think she ran it. Just an amazing person. But the beaches there are really nice, and during the summertime, there's like plankton that lights up. Like when you walk through the water, like they light up your footprints. It's really cool. It's really nice. Really kind of, it's just a trip, super trippy. And so that's not Shiraishi. Then the one big one is Naoshima. Naoshima is really well known for a lot of their modern art museums, and it's just a really cool place to go visit. Then there's also Shodoshima. which is not technically part of Okayama. It is part of Kagawa, but it is in the Setouchi area. They're really well known for their olives, and there's just so many places in the Setouchi area. They're well known for a lot of their food, oysters, their olives, and also just the art. Their art, a really cool place. Also, Shodoshima, there's a thing called the Angel Road that you can go to. So during low tide, this like string of islands is actually connected by a sandbar that you can only go on during low tide. I've never been there. I really want to. Arisa and I want to do it. Really nice. There's cafes, hotels, all kinds of great food in Setouchi that you can get to from Okayama super easily. Just an amazing place. Let's look back in the chat. She has a story. I want to try the denim ice cream. Yep, the denim ice cream tastes like vanilla ice cream, but blue. But it's kind of cool. You know, it makes a great Instagram picture. Daniel, most of the islands are technically part of Shikoku, but accessibility is better through Okayama. Yes, exactly. So a lot of them are kind of technically Kagawa. But yeah, you can get to them much easier through, Okayama. Is that where the olive beef comes from? Olive beef? I don't know olive beef. Maybe. I don't know. That could be like, do they feed the cows olives? I don't know. I've never heard that one. Sorry. Daniel says this year's Seto Art Triennial, attracting a lot of attention. It was also on National Geographic list of places to visit worldwide. Yeah, a lot of Europeans are coming to visit. Yeah, I think it was like it was like one of the top 5 places to visit in the world. Like, yeah, a lot of people coming to see that. But yeah, so the cows eat the olives. I don't know. That could be it. That's the only kind of place I know that Japan has a lot of olives. But anyways, yeah, and our next place is Kojima Jin Street, which you guys have already talked about a lot. So Okayama is the birthplace of Japanese denim. So what happened was many hundreds of years ago, I think, one of the lords of Okayama said, we're gonna fill in this sea with land. And that's what they did. They filled it up with land, and then they got a bunch of indigo plants. Indigo plants? Yeah, and cotton plants, I believe. Please correct me if I am wrong. And they started growing these, they were able to make like denim really well. They do, and now Okayama is the birthplace of it, of Okayama, or of Japanese denim. So Japanese denim is kind of heralded as like, the best denim you can get, from all the denim heads that where they don't wash their jeans for like 2 years, and maybe they wash them once a year or something. And I just was like, yuck. But yeah, so they do all that kind of stuff. And some of the stuff is really expensive. Like some of the denim is getting up into like thousands of dollars sometimes, like $1,000, maybe not thousands of dollars. And so Kojima and Kojima Jin Street is a whole area dedicated to all of the Japanese denim, and there are several Okayama brands. Like I said, Momotaro Jeans is one of the big famous ones. And there are a couple more that I don't know. I'm not a denim head myself, but I have been there. It's really cool. If you do like denim, I do suggest going there as well. Daniel says olive ice cream isn't bad. I haven't had denim ice cream though. I've never had olive ice cream, so I've heard it's okay. Arisa, in what was it? Was that in Setouchi where you had the kaki ice cream? Was that in Okayama? Really? Yeah. So she had ice cream with fried oysters. Hinase? Okay. Yeah. So in Setouchi City, she had ice cream with fried oysters in them, and she said they were amazing and they were very good. No. And soy sauce ice cream? Oh, okay. There you go. Weird ice cream in Okayama. Apparently, Okayama is also the land of weird ice cream. So, What else am I talking about? Ushimado has a good ice cream place. Yes, Ushimado is really nice. I do like Ushimado. Hinase has the oyster festival. Yeah, and their oysters are really good if you like oysters. So, other good things about Okayama. So we've kind of talked about, the big top 3 things you can do in one day, and then we talked about other things that you can do if you're staying more days. And this is by far not everything. I can't say everything, sorry, guys. Come on, I can't do that. Or this stream would be like 50 hours long. It wouldn't be that long probably, but we talked about the top 3 things. We talked about other things that you could visit if you're spending a couple more days, or you're coming your second or third time. And then we're gonna talk about some other things. So there's great food. Okayama is really good food. Just there, especially near Okayama Station, you can't go wrong in most places. The people are really nice. We have a cool dialect. So Okayama Ben is really kind of, I really like it. It's a very strong dialect, and it sounds mean and scary, but the people are usually very nice. And we do have a bit of an emerging craft beer scene that I think will be picking up in a couple of years' time. We do have some pretty good breweries kind of making their way through. If they can bust through, I think Okayama will be on its way in the craft beer scene as well. So those are just a couple things. Good morning. Hey, 50 hours is okay with me. Robert, having a 50-hour stream, that would destroy me and my voice. My voice is always, as you know. Thank you, Daniel. Our grapes, our peaches, our fruits, we are known as the Fruit Kingdom as well. Just amazing fruits all the time. It's kind of expensive, but definitely worth it if you have not had Japanese fruit. Okayama is definitely the place to come to and try. But we are going to have our quiz time. I'm going to take a bit of a break, and then we're going to talk about the bad things about Okayama. Because there are bad things in Okayama, I will admit. Not many, but we'll be talking about those. So our quiz time is going to be, what is going on here? I don't know what's going on. So I talked about it before, but what Japanese folk hero is based on Kitsuhiko no Mikoto? So that's the guy that was enshrined in Kibitsu Shrine, and also Kibitsuhiko Shrine as well. He's enshrined in too. But what Japanese folk hero is based on? Kibitsuhiko no Mikoto. Sorry, I butchered that. I'm gonna go on a bit of a break, and I will be drinking some water. Yes, quiz time. I'll see you then. Alright, we are back. Had a bit of a toilet time. I'm sure you guys wanted to know about that. And then I got some water. So, we had one guess. If you guys haven't put in your guesses yet. So, what was the Japanese folk hero? What was he based on? Sorry, what did I just say? I'm not making any sense. Sorry. What Japanese folk hero is based on Kibitsuhiko no Mikoto? Yeah, I don't know why I can't say that. So we had one guess from Robert Kosinski, the Blind Swordsman. That is a no. Nope, not that guy. I don't know him. Is he a real person? I don't know. Is that a Japanese folk hero? Is that? I don't know. Oh, wait. Is it the one that he had to regain his body parts from all the ogres? Is that the one? Maybe. Kibitsuhiko no Mikoto. I need to practice saying that. All right. If you guys don't have any guesses, I'm gonna go ahead and spill the beans. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4. What?
Blind Swordsman Ichi, maybe.
Ichi?
Yeah.
I do not. No idea. Never heard of him. All right. He is the basis of Zatochi, the blind swordman. Yeah. Ichi. Arisa knows him, so by contact, that means that I know him as well. No, I'll have to look him up. Sounds badass anyway. So, Sorry. Kibitsu Hiko no Mikoto is the basis of none other than the #1 warrior in Japan, Momotaro. Yeah, so Momotaro was actually based off of a real person. And I gave it away a little bit if you guys were listening. So I said the enshrine here is a legendary hero, Kibitsu Hiko no Mikoto. He defeated Kitsune. Damn, I wasn't listening about the question. Haha, see? You gotta be listening. I throw in some tricky stuff. So he defeated an evil ogre called Ura. I'm just messing with you, don't worry, man. So Ura is the Okayama Ben, or Okayama dialect for Oni. Or also the name of our dance, Uraja, which means Oni. So Momotaro is known for defeating 2 Oni. One Oni. I don't know why I said 2. So Ura is considered to be the demonization of the kingdom of Kibi. So Kibi kind of was suppressing their people, and this guy, this prince, he defeated the king, that kingdom, and freed the people. And the crazy thing is, the legend goes for the shrine. So when Momotaro, or Kibitsu Hiko no Mikoto, it's a super difficult name to say. When he defeated the Ura, he cut off the head. This is gonna get a little bit weird. He cut off the head, but the head kept like making noises and like kind of making this like evil kind of like kind of a noise apparently. And to shut it up, he buried the head. But in Shinto, burying someone is paying respect to them. So in a lot of places. So I'm trying to see where I'm going here. So in what's considered in his dreams, Kibitsu Hiko, the Ura came to him and it's like, hey, if you become a god, then I will watch over your kitchen, that where you make food for the gods. So Kibitsu Hiko was enshrined, and at Kibitsu there is an old traditional kitchen that makes food the old traditional way for the gods of the Shinto deities. Now they usually just have, if they just put a whole cabbage out, but in other places, in other shrines. But in Kibitsu they don't. They make it. They cook it, and they say that when they're stirring the pot and stuff, when they're cooking those foods, you can hear that the Ura, the skull, moaning still. And you can actually go and experience this at this shrine. I haven't done it before. I kind of want to do it. And you write a wish basically, and before you go in there, and then they make the food, and whatever you hear is your answer to that wish. So you can hear something bad or something good. You don't hear words. Apparently you hear like noises. I guess I'm not super sure. But this is this is really interesting stuff to me, because like this is like based on history. Some of the stuff, with really big dramatic, like dramatical kind of things, like Kibihiko killing an Ura and things, and then that the eye, like blood pouring out of the eye, making a blood river, and then that the Ura turning into a like a tsuru. I think there's a whole big story. I'm not gonna get into it too much. Sorry, let me look at the question. So yeah, so he is based off, or he is the basis of Momotaro. And Robert says 25 Zatoichi films made between 1962 and 1973. The colossally popular Zatoichi films make up the longest running action series in Japanese history and created one of the screen's greatest hits. I had no idea. Did I? I've seen it?
Like Girls version. I like Girls version better.
The Girls version?
Yeah, more than Beat Takeshi one. We haven't watched Beat Takeshi.
No.
We watched Saki-san one. I think Saki-san one.
Apparently, I've seen some stuff. I don't remember. Mid says I need to start locking out the workshop. It's starting to storm. Oh no. I hope you are safe. But now let's talk about the bad. The bad things about Okayama. Sorry. So there are bad things, of course. The number one thing is it's not very English friendly. It is getting better. There are like in the train stations and everything like that. It is definitely getting a lot better since I've been here. But if you go outside of the train stations, the main tourist areas, you're not going to have much English support or much English help. A lot of the people can't speak great amounts of English. So that is definitely a big downside for the English speakers who cannot speak Japanese enough to, be safe, I guess. But people will still be friendly and they will definitely still try to help you, but it could be more difficult. Besides the main spots I talked about, those first three, which are pretty easy to get to from the station, transportation is a big problem. If you're going to a lot of these places, like they're very spaced out, and it's gonna take a long time to try to see a lot. Like it's not all packed into one area. So transportation, getting on trains and buses and things. If you're not comfortable with that kind of stuff, it can be a little bit of a problem. It's not impossible, but it can definitely be a problem. And I think Okayama. Sorry, getting late for me. Enjoy this though. Thank you so much, Daniel, for subscribing and adding so much to the conversation. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you can join us next time. We are live every Tuesday. I don't know what the topic will be next week, but I'm sure you can always add in your sage wisdom. So transportation can be a little bit difficult, and this one I'm not too worried about, and maybe I think you guys probably aren't too worried about either. But the nightlife isn't as crazy as like Tokyo. There are definitely places to go for tours. Like you can go to clubs and bars and things like that. But it's not gonna be like Tokyo, obviously. But I still always have a good time when I go out, and I've never felt like, oh man, I really wish Okayama was more popping. Gotta get in the club. Oh god, that was horrible. That was so bad. Can we erase that? Can we like take that back? So those for me, as if I am looking at Okayama as from a tourist or a person, deciding where should I visit, then those are the three bad things that I would definitely put Okayama, like those are the marks against Okayama. So now, if you haven't been to Okayama, if you're planning on visiting Okayama, is it worth your time? That is what hopefully I answered. It's up to you to decide that ultimately. I think it definitely is, but I do understand that it's your time, how much time you have in Japan versus the places that you want to see. And I understand that people are going to want to see the big tourist spots, but if that's not what you're into, if you want to experience a more traditional Japanese setting and experiences, Okayama is an amazing place that has hardly any tourists. It has amazing spots to go see and so much culture, and so many great things going for it. Definitely at least a one-day trip is worth it. Like I will always, I just recommend Okayama to anyone trying to come to Japan, because to me it has so many good things going for it and not many bad things going for it. But yeah, so that is basically what I think. If you guys want to share out this live stream to people who you think are interested in coming to Japan and don't know exactly what they want to do, please do share this live stream out, and hopefully they can watch it. It's been about an hour. That is pretty much it for what I have prepared. If you guys have any questions or you guys want to bring up any things that maybe I missed, I know I missed a bunch of stuff. There is so much more about Okayama. But if you guys have any other things, I'll be here for a couple more minutes, and then we'll be hitting the road. So if you guys have any questions, let me just check the chat. Looks like you didn't get blocked, did you? Are you okay? You got your you retracted your messages. Okay, I didn't see. I hope you didn't write anything bad. But yeah, let's dive down into it. If you guys had a good time, please, like I said, please do like the stream. Hopefully you guys liked it. It helps basically with the YouTube algorithm. That is why so many people say like and comment and subscribe, because it helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more stuff about Okayama, and maybe you don't want to sit around for the questions that don't seem to be coming, which is fine. I know you guys were asking so many questions while I was trying to talk, and I was trying to answer those questions. But if you guys do want to see more stuff about Okayama, check that eye up there. It should be up there. I hope it's up there. And that is usually me and Arisa hanging around, having a good time in Okayama Prefecture. She has a story. Thank you for the info today. Yeah, I hope you can get out. Hopefully you'll feel more confident in your knowledge of Okayama, and you can go to see some of these places that I have introduced. Definitely those top 3 places you can definitely do pretty easily. Hopefully this weekend or next or the weekend after that. But it looks like we don't have too many questions, so I'm gonna go out, and I guess we'll go ahead and end the stream. Boom. Get some outro music. All right, guys, this is don't freak out. This is just for the replay people. So if you guys did enjoy the stream, please go ahead and click that way. That is going to be a playlist of all my Okayama stuff, or you can also check the eye right there. And if you want to go down below that way, that is what YouTube recommends you to watch. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe right there. I'm all about uncovering Japan together with all of you guys. I had such a great time. I will see you guys hopefully next week, and I'll get some more videos out on Okayama, and see you. Bye.